Hey there and welcome. All right, so this practice is a practice that is used to upregulate. All right, so sometimes after we've gone through a nervous system dysregulation process, so there was a triggering event and initially kind of maybe released a lot of cortisol, and but then as it got even more intense, our bodies can do the exact opposite of that heightened sense, and they can go flat, lethargic, stagnant, and we can actually have too little energy, and we can be in kind of a freeze or stagnation. We just feel like, I can't do this, I can't respond, I can't move, I'm totally fatigued, and sometimes over prolonged time periods as well, from significant stress in somebody's life, they can have low cortisol. And so what we want to do in this practice is up-regulate, okay? And so we're going to do a routine that is called breath of fire. And so with breath of fire, we're going to be inhaling by extending our abdomen, and then we're going to exhale quickly through our nose like we're blowing into a tissue. And as we do that, our abdomen is retracting. It's going in towards our spine in the back. So it's okay. So we're going to begin doing that, and just an awareness on that. We're bringing energy into our body. This breathwork routine, it actually could make you feel lightheaded at a moment. So just take your time, be aware of what you're doing with this. But with the breath of fire, we're boosting energy and we're bringing energy in. So I'm going to begin. Just follow along with me. Again, what we were doing was really working with our abdomen. We were extending our abdomen out, and on the exhale, we were pulling our abdomen in towards our spine as we exhaled through our nose, like blowing into a tissue. Now, it's great to do that for 30 seconds up to a minute. Okay, then you can take a breath. Just notice how you're feeling. Okay, hopefully you feel a little bit more of a lightness or a energized feeling in your mind. Okay, and then the last piece that we want to do with this is a upregulation breath, and that is going to be simply a double intake. And I like to do this with my arms just as to help me understand that double intake, breathing in. Okay, so go on. The focus is not on the exhale, the focus is on this inhale. You do like 10 of those, okay? And that is a upregulation method. Again, so the process is we want to bring our nervous system into regulation, homeostasis, and usually there's an event or even prolonged events that have caused us to move through that status of dysregulation, and it's kind of like a ladder. So from a homeostasis spot where we're regulated to a trigger event where fight or flight kicks in, and then we feel stirred to the point where if it gets really intense or it's too prolonged, we lose energy, and we have a fatigue that's hard to get out of bed, hard to move, unmotivated, and lacking energy. This can be a state of low cortisol. It's just like evaporated, and your body's not getting that right amount that it needs. So you need to upregulate. So again, it's tuning into your body to understand what your body is telling you and then responding on that. So again, that was a breath of fire followed by the upregulation breathing. And assessing where you feel at the end. Hopefully you feel maybe some tingling in your hands, some movement, some lightness, like there's been oxygen has been brought up into your mind and you're focused. Now you're able to see more clearly. You brought that energy in. All right, so that's today's practice about upregulation and increasing from that state of flatness and stagnation to that spot of being energized and in a space of nervous system regulation. All right, we'll see you next time. Make sure